Good morning and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a flip through of my Beach Blues journal. I've got a material fabric cover and I got this fabric in IKEA and it was only €2.50 for half a metre. So it was an offcut and I thought it reminded me of the deck chairs on the beach, on the seafronts in Southend-on-Sea in Essex. I used to go there as a child. My mum used to take me, put me on the end of the pier. I was asthmatic as a child, and apparently the sea air and breathing in at the end of the pier, the Southend air, was supposed to be good for you. And I've just put a bit of lace round the spine, and these are patches that I've got. I used to make these bags, and so these are patches that I've got that go on them, and I've got a few left over. And then this is what I've printed onto material, onto fabric. I've got into doing that lately. And then I've got the closure. I've used a chain. I'm hoping you can see that. I've got all the lights on, but we've got a dull day here. It's all cloud, so I'm hoping that's be able to see. Dreaming of the sea and a turtle. And I've done it, closed it with a piece of antique gold chain and a what are they called, lobster clasp. And I hate taking these things off. And then inside we open up like this, and I've put gold. Again, I'm hoping you can see, I've put gold edging on some of the pages. I use my Inca gold. And in here, I've got, this is a freebie from Blind Arrow. And then I have a postcard. Oh, by the way, the kit is from Janie B, her Beach Blues kit. Some vintage, small vintage postcard of Seville, and then just a journal card I've got there. And this was like a strip. I don't know, I've just made a small pocket out of it. Done some stamping and some more stamping there. This is a page from a kid's book, all about, well, all different nature things. This page was about shells, but we have got a plant here as well. Page from the kit, excuse me. Some lace I've put down the side as a pocket, and these are freebies from Seven Plaza on her Ko-fi shop. So if you pop over there, she's got quite a few. Some tea-dyed ledger paper, tag, and this is a page that I made, and I'm trying to think, it might have been Rose Hill Cottage, did some journal page ideas, different ones she does. I think it might have been her. So I made one of the pages, which I've extended this with some old book page, put two postcards on there, and then there's an envelope in here, but I've got nothing in it. I've just left that empty. And then in the top here, I've got a top opening, and I've got one of these that I've used baking parchment that I've edged in gold and put a grommet, no, eyelet, that's the word, and a little dangle there. These are some stamps I've got. I just stamped, I think they might have been sample stamps. And then that slots in there and hangs over the top there. Magazine page from can't remember where, but the whale tail, and that it was the dolphin I liked here jumping. And then this is a vintage postcard, not sure when it's from, but it's shrimps with feta and tomato sauce recipe. So I thought traditional Greek recipes, so I thought that would go quite well in there. Some music paper. Again, I've put, this is a postcard, comes out the other side, and I just use it as a tuck spot. tag from the kit, tea dye paper and an octopus charm, pages from the kit. This is just a flip out, and I've got a postcard and some journal cards there. I'll put that aside for the moment. And then on this side, clipped on this side is, again, this was a freebie, I think, Create with Scrimping Mummy, but I'm not sure. And this is a vintage tea card. And then this is one of those photograph where you used to get your prints. An old, very old one I've got. And I've just got a vintage photo in there and a tag that I've backed in there. I did have to reinforce this with a piece of material because it was quite flimsy. I did try it with some of my tape, but it wasn't strong enough. This is from the kit, so I made it into a belly band, and another one of those freebies from Seven Plaza. They're actually pages. I just resized them to make some journal cards. This is a vintage document, a tender document from 1906, I think. I've just made a flip there. This is just a piece of tea dye paper. I've made a pocket and another card in. And these I found in my stash, and I think that was Cara Brandon Creations. Then I have an envelope here, again from the kit. And this is a card from a freebie from 49 Dragonflies. Take Me Where Summer Never Ends. It was her seasons. You get a card for each season. So I've used that. This is a page showing swimming costumes from the 1940s. And it's a page from one of the vintage magazines I've got. And then another, just a side pocket with a tag, doily, page from the kit, a glassine bag I've decorated. Again, this was a page that was a freebie, can't remember who from, I'm afraid, but I cut it all up and made a bit of a collage on it. And then just two more little small journal cards in there. Oops, put that in there. This was from a landscape book, watercolour painting book, and I thought that went quite well. And then this is Barges at Anchor. So I didn't bother covering this up because I thought actually it's about a sea theme beach, sailing barges at anchor. So that was quite interesting. The other side of the glassine bag I've decorated a rusty safety pin with a little I don't know what you call them, embellishment, bit of lace. That's the lace piece that I cut off from the pocket here, so I fitted quite nicely on there. That's a freebie, and that is from Digital Collage Club, so they just pop in there. And I've used any of the scraps from the material from the cover to just make pulls on the tags. Page from the kit, a notebook just quickly put together and covered. And then again, this was another belly band, but I think it was supposed to go that way, but still. And then just a vintage piece of paper, book page that you can use. There's a couple of bits in here that you can use to decorate with. The other side of that with these swimsuits. Another card from Greece, from Museum of Heraklion, dolphin fresco. I think these are probably, oh actually I've got a date, oh that's 94, so it's not that vintage. Mind you, that's nearly 30 years, isn't it? Where does time go? This was a page from the kit. With this other side of this sheet, I've joined it together by putting a eyelet in and then hanging this little charm off down from it. And then this is where I decorated the glassine bag with the bits. This was another piece of that page, so I made it into a supposed to be a page, but I've just cut it up, a collage page. I made it into a journal card. Let's pull that over a bit. That's better. The other side of that tender document, yes, 1906. Page from the kit. The other side of the oh dear, what do you call it? Photo folder. And then there's some photos here, negatives, that I've just slotted in there. Again, you can use them for decorating if you want to, and a small material flip of some scraps that I've got left over. I put on with one of those clips, and that's the other side of the postcard tuck spot, and another envelope that I've left empty for you to put photographs or little things in. This is an envelope that again I've left empty as well. Oh. Yeah, there. And I've just clipped it on with a rusty paper clip onto this, and then this is the other side of that page, and it's just the sea really. And this is just a tag from the kit, again using some of that fabric from the cover, and a little tortoise. And we're getting near the end. Oh, no, we're not. No, sorry. Postcard in a tuck spot from the other side of that page idea. And then there's a journal card with a side pocket here that I just slotted in there. And another tuck spot on this side here. Pages from the kit, the page from that children's book, the rest of the bleeding tooth shell. Never heard of some of these. There's that paper clip I made for the auto paper clips for that challenge, and some vintage photos here I've tucked inside them, and then some more stamping on there. Oops, some of my gold paint come off. And that's the end. So there's the beach blues, I'm calling this one. I hope you've liked it. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you can, would be great, as all of this goes towards developing my channel. It would be very much appreciated. Thanks very much. Speak to you all again soon. Bye.